Ruben, we're here to look at some of your iconic moments of Royal Caribbean. But before we get into the first match, let's talk about you first joining Wolves. From Porto, very, very young. How did you feel?
Well, it was a hard decision for me. I was playing at Porto Champions League team to come to second division on that moment team. It was a hard decision for me, getting away from the family as well. It was my first time out of my country. But yeah, I'm just passionate for football. I knew the league, it was very good, very competitive. And on that time I needed to improve my game. I needed to improve my football. And it was a great chance for me to do that.
How did you find the start of your career in England and the Championship?
The Championship for me was really big. I improved a lot as a player, as a footballer on that season, and everything went really well. The start of the season, I remember we were in a few games. We were playing really good football. Everyone was talking about Wolves, and it was our main goal to get to Premier League. To be honest, since I came here, it was our main goal. It was to go to the Premier League in the first season.
A lot of people have told you about the physicality of the English game, in particular the Championship. How did you find that aspect of it?
Well, it was hard in the beginning. I remember it was like a shock for me, not only for me, for everyone who was coming from different countries, because games in Championship, the ball was a lot in the air, like long balls, second balls. And because we didn't have that physicality, we tried to have more the ball and to win the games by having possession. As well, and I think we did it really well.
So the first game we're going to look at is first versus second in the Championship. You're ahead of Cardiff by 6 points in April, so quite late in the season. Massive game. Do you remember what your mindset was going into this game?
Well, we since the beginning we put our focus on winning games, but of course we knew this was a really important one for us.
Is you getting an early sighter as well? Knuckleball.
Yeah. Championship ball is fantastic.
Played at great intensity, this Wolves team. You look at yourself there from midfield, winning the ball back, breaking forward, and you had Jota in that team as well.
Yeah. In terms of physicality, we're not the best, but then we had really, really fast players up front as well. Yeah. That helped us a lot, because normally the defenders are not so fast. So if we go for the space against these kind of teams, it's always a very big solution.
I remember watching this free kick on TV. And it doesn't look like much, but it's one of those knuckleballs you just spoke about, and John looks a bit surprised by it.
For the goalkeepers, I think it's one of the hardest balls to save, to be honest. Every time I speak with the goalkeepers, they say this ball was unbelievable.
That's clever, wasn't it? Unlucky, but very clever from
Rio.
Yeah. No one in the box. Talk about quick players, Helder.
Yeah.
Turn defence into attack so quickly.
Deep ball in space, it's always hard.
Right, you're a long way back at this moment. Are you thinking straight away, free kick, this is mine?
It's a big chance for us. Every time there is a free kick on that area, I know it's a chance to score a goal. So I remember on this game, I had the free kick just 5 minutes or 10 minutes before.
Okay.
The ball went outside the stadium.
Did it?
And so on this one, I wanted to make sure I do a better work.
Fantastic hit. In front of the Wolves fans as well.
It's unbelievable the support we have on the away games. It's massive for us as well.
One thing surprised me with Cardiff is they put their big players on the left-hand side of the wall, as you're looking at it, you see? Whereas you're never going to go over that bit of the wall, are you?
I think maybe, I don't know, I don't remember the first one I took, but maybe because the first one, it was so bad, they thought Barry Douglas will take this one.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe, because I don't remember how the wall was built on the first one.
You know you're going to have to defend against Cardiff, aren't you? Balls into the box like this.
Every single free kick.
Keeps coming back in all the time.
Yeah.
And that was a nice hit as well.
It's a big chance.
Yeah. It's a good pass from yourself, but Helder, that was brilliant, wasn't it?
He did almost all the work. The control was fantastic.
Do you think Helder, Costa and even Cavallero helped you guys settle as well? They'd already had a season, hadn't they, at Wolves?
Yeah, they were here already, so they helped us a lot. Like knowing the club, knowing the city, it was really good to have them here.
Right, 5 minutes to go. You definitely know the ball is going to be coming in your box, but you have got chances on the counter-attack as well. I don't think anyone would have imagined what's going to happen next, though. Penalty, do you think?
Yeah, I think it can be a penalty, but it's hard because as in England everything is so open, like so it's hard to know when they will give it or not.
And when they do get the penalty, you just praying, aren't you, as a player on the outside of the box?
It's a massive save. So hard as well. The ball was on the floor.
He dives quite big, doesn't he?
Yeah, he jumps a lot, but then he reacts really well to the ball. It was fantastic.
So after that penalty save, you must think you've pretty much done it. Does your mentality change at all?
Of course, we always think about that. When you save a penalty in the last minutes, you think it's done, but the pressure was so much on us. They were getting balls every single second in our box. We needed to be really focused on don't concede goal. But damn, Ivan, just...
What's he thinking?
I think...
That's the first tackle I've seen him make as well.
It's so frustrating. And he was showing the mark on the pitch. I thought he was right.
Yeah, I see you over here in a minute complaining as well.
It's so hard.
Oh, he slipped on it.
He slipped a little bit on there. But that's why we were so focused on defending our goal that sometimes you don't even think properly.
Yeah, your emotions are running
Yeah,
high,
because on the position he was not dangerous for us.
You'd never think
They wanted another penalty. I think it'll be really hard on my career to have a game like this because it was so important for us because our season was almost done after this game, but for what happened as well, it's really hard to happen again.
It's a real togetherness. Right from when Nuno came in, there's a real togetherness, and it showcases there absolutely everyone together.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. Championship season, and of course on my first season here, I felt it a lot because my first season away from home, and then you create like a family here. It was really good, and on championship as well, you almost don't have time to train. You are always playing, so our mentality was fantastic on that time.
And there's that emotion you spoke about coming out.
Like you don't even know how to celebrate after that.
So the Cardiff game was amazing. You were nearly there, but to win promotion, to win the league in your first season, how amazing was that? What was it like at the end of the season? All the parades, all things like that.
Well, it was fantastic. I remember that day as it was yesterday. The fans, the support, and the party after that, it was unbelievable. We had our families involved as well. To come out of your country and win a league like championship is really special. It was perfect for me and for every single player that was here on that year.
Let's take a look at your first game in the Premier League. Did you find the build-up different at all? Obviously, compared to Championship games, a lot more media coverage, a lot more expectation, excitement.
Find the difference straight away. I remember to speak with Jota for the game. That's why we came here last season to play these kind of games. I knew it was something different. I knew I was playing in the best league of the world.
How special was Molineux to you?
Yeah, it was really special.
It was important in the Championship, but the atmosphere, how they took to you, how much they loved you, there's a real connection right from the start.
Yeah, it's a big connection between me and Molineux. The fans are so passionate about the club. And on that game, it was so good to see the fans so happy because, of course, the Championship season, it was great, but coming to Premier League, it's always different, and we felt that on our fans as well.
New signings as well, João Moutinho, Raul Jimenez, Johnny, Rui in goal.
Yeah.
Do you think that was a really good transfer window for the club, the right sort of players to bring in?
Yeah, it was perfect, and they helped us straight away from the beginning because of their experience and their quality as well.
Did you feel any added pressure as a player to see if you could play at the Premier League level? You'd obviously had an amazing season in the Championship.
Of course, we always think about that, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's normal because it's something new. You go to play a league that every single person that knows football talks about Premier League.
Yeah.
The league goes to every single country in the world, so it's always different to play here. But as soon as the ball starts rolling, everything goes away.
And then we concede first. Scruffy goal just takes a little bit of life out of the stadium, doesn't it?
I remember thinking, now we need to work really hard to come back, because in Premier League, if you start losing the matches, it's not easy to come back. It's really hard. But I think we used as well playing at Molineux to get energy again.
This was a big moment in the game.
Yeah, this was massive. Of course, the free kick, but the red card was massive for us as well. It gave us so much confidence to go and play our game.
Yeah, it was a definite red card. Bad tackle on Jota.
Jota is so clever. The timing of press is so good. As soon as he saw the control will not be good, he starts running, sprinting to the ball.
So this free kick, quite close to the box. So what's going through your mind at this point? Are you thinking which side to go in power?
Well, I normally decide pretty quick where I want to put the ball, because then you Pickford try to go a bit early on the free kicks.
Yeah.
So because the free kick is so close, I knew it. If I do it well, it's really hard for the goalkeeper to save it.
Can you talk me through that feeling?
That's unbelievable. Unbelievable feeling. Like, to do it in Premier League was really important. I think it was a really important moment for me and for the team, because, like I told you, gave us so much confidence for what's coming.
And you're right, Pickford just did take that one step to the right, and then he just couldn't get back then, could he?
Slightly touched the ball, but it was really hard to save.
You scored your first Premier League goal, but then Molineux just singing your name. That must be such a special feeling.
Yeah, it's really special. To hear your fan singing your name, it's fantastic. It's a great feeling to have on the pitch.
Yeah. So now confidence is flowing through your veins. You might have gone in if it's a championship ball.
Maybe.
Ruben coming in. Do you feel a bit sorry for John Ruddy at all at this point? Because he obviously had such an amazing season, and Ruben just is a world-class goalkeeper. But did you feel a little bit for John as well?
Yeah, of course. I think every single one of us felt it a little bit on that moment, because John did a fantastic season. But we knew as well who is the national team goalkeeper of Portugal, so he will help us a lot with his experience and with his qualities as well.
This little pattern of play just screams to me of Nuno. The way the wing-backs are so high and wide, you and João are picking up the ball in the middle of the pitch, and then all of a sudden gaps start to appear then.
He was really convinced about the way he wanted to play. Since the first day I came, I remember to join the team in Austria on the pre-season, and he was already working on that.
Yeah.
Even knowing that most of the players that were there will not be the players that will start the season, but the idea was always there since the first day I came.
So after you had equalised, felt like Wolves were the better team in the game, with a stronger team, then again, bit of a sucker punch to concede like that. It was a good goal by Richarlison, but
yeah, really good goal. I remember as well the feeling on this goal, like this is Premier League.
Yeah.
We were one man more on the pitch. We were controlling the game, and then I remember Nuno was not happy with me on this goal. And he's right. It was so easy to come out of a throw-in. I just lost Richarlison from my marking. So it's hard, because in the top level of football, if you miss 2 seconds, you can ruin it. And on this game, it was like that.
didn't take you long to make up for it though.
Yeah, it was good. It was good for me.
Good for Raul as well to score in his first game.
On his debut as well, it was massive. It was a massive signing for the club,
Yeah.
to be honest. He did so well. We knew we will need someone with Raul experience and Raul capacities to help the team on Premier League.
For me, this is all about the shape of the team again. It's been switched right out to that left-hand side, and then that allows you to have a bit more space when it comes back to you.
Yeah.
Because the team is so spread out that Everton can't get across the pitch quick enough, especially with one less man.
Yeah, we worked so much on this. Like, it was like automatic.
Yeah.
When we were playing. Like, every single one of us knew what we needed to do.
Yeah, it was a huge goal, huge moment for the club not to lose that first game back in the Premier League. Keeps that momentum going.
Yeah, it was important. It was an important point for us. Of course, we wanted more, mainly because we were playing with one more player. But it was really important to start with the point in Molino.
And for you personally, games finished, first game in Premier League, did you kind of feel then, yeah, I belong here?
Yeah, it was like, we are here, we need to deal with that now. That's what we dream for, to play here.
So Leicester City at home, halfway through the season, into January now, so a lot of football has been played. Doing really well in the table, I think 9th going into this game. If you win, you go above Leicester into 8th, right on the verge of European football. Were you surprised to be doing so well? Was it above expectation?
I think so. Maybe the teams didn't know us a lot, and the way Nuno was trying to play, it was a bit different from every other team.
Yeah.
So I think that surprises the league a little bit as well.
No, this is one of the best saves I think I've ever seen. You must have thought this was in when you hit it.
Yeah, I was almost running through the corner already to celebrate. It was a massive save.
Thinks this angle here, absolutely incredible save. For me, this sums up Diogo Jota. He has no right to win that ball, does he? As the cross is coming in, it's all Leicester City players in the box, but his determination, his instinct.
It's Jota. The work he do to score the goals, it's unbelievable. Yeah. Like you say, all blue players on the box, and then he comes out from nowhere and he scores.
But he changed shape a little bit at this point, and Jota was playing up front with Raul, and it felt like it really helped him for a little bit.
Yeah, he helped us a lot. I remember we were struggling a little bit with two midfielders because we were getting superiority in the middle in every single game. And then Nuno tried to get a solution for us, and he started playing Leander as well with me and Moutinho, and we did really well.
And the second goal. Benno, one of the unsung heroes, you would say. How important do you think it was to have like Benno, Conor Cody, John Ruddy we spoke about before, these British lads in the changing rooms to
they were so important for us. Like, it's not easy to see a lot of foreign players coming to your dressing room and welcome them so good like they did.
Raul and Jota again. He should probably score that one. How good he is in the air.
It was easier than the first one.
Definitely. But 2-0 up with lots of chances, it can be quite a difficult scoreline at times, can't it? That you don't overcommit and let them back into the game. Disappointing when you get done on the counter-attack. It's a good goal. Yeah,
really good goal. Gray's a fantastic player. As soon as we concede a goal when we are winning 2-0, we feel like, come on, that will be hard again.
It's on the blink of an eye. 2-2.
2-2.
Premier League, clinical.
Yeah, that's what I told you. Like, Premier League, you're never comfortable till the ref whistles to the end.
I think the big difference, apart from maybe obviously the quality compared to from when I was playing and you were playing the Wolves team, that if this happened to a team that I played in, we really struggle to stop that momentum slide.
Yeah,
whereas because
really
you guys were so good on the ball and could take that control back, I don't feel like it bothered you too much. You're able to sort of get back into the game, start playing your stuff again. Yeah, it's really hard to stop that momentum from the opponent when this happened. But then we had one of our big solutions, like I told you, ball in the space, Jota running. What I love about this goal so much is that as soon as you get that little bit of space and you push it out of your feet, both Jota and Raul have just gone. They're not even looking at you, they've just both gone. I told you about, it's automatic. Yeah. Like as soon as I had the space, I knew they will run. Yeah, it's a sensational pass as well. Sensational pass. For the midfielders, when you have these kind of players running through the defenders, it's so easier to get a solution. And his favourite finish. Yeah. Hard, low. I think he strikes it better with his left foot, doesn't he? I think Jota is the only guy I know that is right, but he shoots better with the left. Yeah. So Nuno wouldn't have been overly happy this. He worked a lot on defensive set pieces, didn't he? Yeah, we worked a lot on them. You see the physicality again. Yeah.
3 players
Yeah.
against 1. It's so strong. It's really hard.
Yeah, you got Leander and Saiss and Matt all very good in the air. You and Jota telepathic this game, just on the same
I know
same level.
Every time I have the ball, I know where he wants to go.
Oh, what a goal. You hit that crossfield pass a lot, didn't you, in the Championship?
Yeah.
A bit harder in the Premier League, but that was an occasion where you did it almost between players rather than over the top.
This was a big game as well, fantastic game.
Yeah.
You know it's a Premier League game.
Yeah. I spoke to Jaime Tino about it, about the harmony at the football club at that time. And it just showed there, didn't it, with Nuno's celebrations, the fan celebrations, the players. Everyone is so together at this point. Probably the most I've ever seen the football club.
Yeah, everyone knew we could do something special here. So everyone knew, like, if we are on our best, we'll do something that will be amazing for the club. And we knew we could do it.
As time's passed, how do you feel like you've changed as a person, as a footballer?
Well, I always try to improve. Every single day I try to improve myself as a person, as a footballer, in every single aspect. And I think I've changed a little bit from that point to now. Mainly the hair.
Yeah.
Of course, I have more experience. I'm a bit stronger as well. Like in terms of physicality, that's important as well in Premier League, I think.
Away from football, your young family growing up in Wolverhampton.
Yeah,
through that
that's
time.
true. I had my kids here as well.
Yeah.
So in terms of family, it changed a lot as well for me. And it's been fantastic since I'm here, for me and for my family as well, as you mentioned.
It's been an absolute pleasure, Ruben, looking over some of your iconic moments with Royal Caribbean. There's some amazing games in there, some amazing goals. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Icon of the Seas, arriving 2024.